before I forget, here is the outfit for today. And yeah, we got the rhinestone cowboy boots on, baby. And we got the heart in the back. I don't know if you can tell, but it's there. Anyway, New York City, and let's get the fuck out of here. Okay, bye. All right, it's literally so fucking cold for no reason, but made it. But the parking is packed, totally full. So when I get here tonight, it's gonna be dark and I gotta go all the way to the other side. Love that. Anyway, to the city.
Two people for that.
Oh, look at the stage. That was easy. Hey, we're where we started. Alright. Got it? Let me do... I'm like just going without even... The Coliseum. I know. I don't like any of this.
They do kill people.
Oh shit. I mean, I hear more about roller coasters than scaffolding. Well, you just did. Shit. There she is. I didn't recognize it from that direction. Well, covered in scaffolding. Did it. I recognize it after all that stuff. That was crazy. We're just gonna hope other people get hit before us, I guess. Oh shit. Not in my, don't speak French in my face. Speaking of donuts, what's this called? BB's Burgers?
Yo, a good shepherd get life to the sheep, leash nice, but nah, he ain't nice underneath. Got a price on the leash, I don't trust when he speak. Be sound a real spite for the meat. Boy, I bleed with the best, got the people, the eagle and downs. I done feed with the flesh, tryna smeagol the rain. She believe that I'm blessed, got a speed to the left. All of my clothes, I be eager to mesh. Oh no, might put her on a roster. I bet she gon' dread it, take all my baddest, run through it like baddest. Might make her a tenant, the way that she moving there, highly attentive. She speak a little Spanish, and so does a man. I can tell by Hispanic, a phone blowing up like a goddess. He must be the battery. Beat it up, let me finish. Confidence 8 feet tall, all of my business, can't see yours. Got on my side, I can't see flaws. Tell the chauffeur, don't slam my doors. Speed it up, speed it up, speed it up. Yeah, I done seen enough, seen enough, seen enough. Yeah, I done seen enough. Mint condition lifesaver, mint money, made bad like a mint. Finna be heavy, cause baby gon' give me that again and again. I repent. Couple bleed him when the last thing he saw was a Van Gogh. Starry night, bullets fly, what's new? Sippin' hot, try in a war zone. Keep it on the low, low, no, don't out here, been pro since 12. With the look of my girl, a trip to Hawaii, she took to her ex and I took that L. Had to exhale, double XL, transcendental, yeah, I meditate well. Got the only one that's keeping me still. Got the only one that's keeping me still. Hey, yo, we got all the dollars. Hey, hit a mail, blew the check, money verified. Back to back shows, that's a marathon. Feel like Farrakhan, now they Farrakhan. Staying out the media, give me a clear mind. I'm a media, no matter where I line. I still rock shit on the op list, A-list, you are not this. Got a brain, but I never will get on top picks. My bliss on a pedestal, take no offense. I ain't no hero, I ain't no hero. Commas and zeros, you know I need those. Money the root of all evil, fruit is forbidden. Treating knowledge made the filthiest dollars we spending on Eve. Out of my please, out of my please. Confidence 8 feet tall, all of my business, can't see yours. Got on my side, I can't see flaws. Tell the chauffeur, don't slam my doors. Speed it up, speed it up, speed it up. Yeah, I done seen enough, seen enough, seen enough. Yeah, I done seen enough.
I'm going.
Let me know when you get on.
Okay. So, I have yet to give my reflections on the musical Redwood, and I thought, oh no, it's raining. Great. I thought, what perfect place to do it than in the woods, where it's raining. So glad I didn't do my hair yet. Anyway, I better find cover. But anyway, so the Redwood the musical has a lot of obviously ecological undertones, all these things, loss, life, all that stuff. We saw it with Idina Menzel, and while that is very exciting and she is truly a gifted and talented and amazing performer, both live and in everything that she's done, it felt like that it wasn't the right part for her. And maybe that's just because she was like tired or overworked, or I'm not sure, but the songs did not hit. They were very pitchy. It just didn't, the music wasn't great. And I don't know if that's because the music wasn't great, or if because Indina Menzel might have been tired and she couldn't perform to her optimal abilities. Otherwise, she was amazing. It's just, it was okay. The message of Redwood was surprising. I had no idea what it was about. I know, though, I'm under a tree. I know, though, when I used to live in California, my parents took me to see the Redwood Forest. And this is even before my baby brother was born. Like, I was little, and it was life-changing for me. I think about the Redwood Forest a lot. I've been thinking about it for years now, and how special it is, and the way it made me feel when I was there. I was so young, but I was also like the definition of like a tree hugger. I was obsessed with nature. I loved being outdoors. Like, my fantasy was what my fantasy is now, like just being a little bog witch in the woods, away from humanity, living without anyone affecting me, And I just, I still have that fantasy, obviously, but it's just, the Redwood Forest gave that spark of magic to me. And what I really loved about the musical was that it also educated. So, as I'm sure you know, California goes through a lot of forest fires and such. And the fact that the Redwood Forest is still standing despite all the fires, all these awful, horrible things, is a testament to these trees, but also turns out much needed for the trees to survive, because it is the fires that burn through the hardwood on the outside that keep the trees alive, because it forces them to continue to grow. And that message of, we all have to go through our own tragedies, our own fires, to grow and become the person you've always been meant to be, I think is really powerful and an important message. The other part that they kept driving home was that these trees were like thousands of years old, maybe 1,000 years old, like ancient. Like, they've lived longer than the Roman Empire, They've seen just land before time. I mean, like, literally millennia before humans existed, these trees stood, and these trees are still standing with us, the same trees. And the fact that we don't have them anymore, simply because humans are like a disease on this planet and just take and destroy. And yet, the fact also that people in charge in our country had the foresight to protect these trees. And we are still learning from these trees, even today in 2025. And I guess it just breaks my heart that the administration that we have right now has no problem destroying all of it, burning it to the ground, using it, taking it, and just, we have one planet. We have Earth, and just just think about what a miracle this planet is, and the fact that it's just being taken from us. And, you know, there are so many people that are trying to fight against it, but billionaires and people just like trying to survive and like write it in their heads, like, well, I have to do this. This is, you know, like, they understand right and wrong, but somehow people still find a way to justify wrong, like just black and white wrong, because their morals are not to the community, the planet as a whole, but only to the people that they know. And this is a very dangerous way of living, to not care about anyone except for the people you know personally. It is so important to care about your community, to be a part of the community, and to just act as though the things and the people that only affect you are what are important here is outrageous, honestly. And just, it's hard to understand as someone like myself, because I mean, I get that we want to make the world a better place, and for the people that we know personally and for ourselves, but it's harder for me to understand the older generations that were always only in it for just themselves, and still to this day are only always in it for themselves, without thinking about the generations after them, without caring about people that are not like them. And I don't know, it just like breaks my heart. And so Redwood kind of brought that out, that aspect of, we need to care about other people other than ourselves. We need to accept the tragedies that have happened to us, and we need to grow from them. And if we stop caring, then there won't be anything left. Anyway, we're gonna go back home because it's still raining, and yeah, my hair is frizzing out. Love that, because just whatever. Anyway, I hope you're having an amazing day, and yeah, I think that's pretty much all I'm gonna say about that musical. Was it good? It was okay. It was all right. It was very cool, the use of the technology, the stage, and all that stuff. Very cool. But I would not say it's like groundbreaking. I wouldn't say it's like one of the best musicals ever. I wouldn't say it's like Tony Award winning. But it made me want to go back to the Redwood Forest, and I think that was like the point, you know, and care. All right. And those are my thoughts on Redwood. Anyway, I hope you're having an amazing day, and please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Well, until next time.
But you don't get to, you don't run this town, so don't get too used to it.